Hey y'all. Welcome to On Live with Kiana Dancie. Come on in. Oh, I'm so excited to see you guys. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Come on in. Hi. All right. So I wanted to talk to you guys about real quickly about a couple things. I know that I'm a little late. I had a long day, but your girl was very, very busy. But so now I was getting some things done. But I did not want to forget to speak to you about today. So because today is 5 days before the actual election. And because of that, we still have some things that we need to discuss. I want to remind you guys that it's not too late to vote. So if you have not voted, go vote. Early voting has started for many people already. Today, or I think tomorrow is the last day for early voting here in Georgia. But with wherever you are, know that you still have the ability to vote. Also, I want to remind you that Texas, because I have a lot of friends and family in Texas have a 24-hour voting. So make sure you guys find out where it is you can vote for 24 hours. Come on, friends. Anyway, let's get into this real quickly. Hey, y'all. Let's get into this real quickly because I have a lot of things to talk to you guys about, and I don't want to drag this on too long. A new report says that Pennsylvania is one of 5 states at higher risk for activity by armed groups of civilians, basically militia. Folk gonna come out and act the fool. So y'all be careful. November 3rd is the actual election day. It's the last day to vote. Know that people gonna be out cutting the food. So don't you be out in them streets. Vote and go home. November 4th, go home. Be home. You don't want to have any reason to be amongst them because they're cutting up. They cut up, let them cut up by themselves. You ain't gonna be in the middle of that. Hey, y'all. The Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Project, the ACLED and Militia Watch warned about such movements leading up to and following the election in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Oregon, especially in state capitals and surrounding towns, mid-sized cities, and suburban areas. So you guys be careful. You know, the folk gonna act the fool. And so with that being said, I want you guys to, one, arm yourself. Arm yourself. Now when I say arm yourself, because I'm all about the Second Amendment. I think that everybody, I'm about all the first, second, I'm about all the amendments. But listen to me. Get you a gun. But don't just get a gun. Don't just be out there willy-nilly with no gun. I want you to get a license to carry and learn how to shoot. You need to know how to shoot. You know why? Because they've been knowing how to shoot forever. They know how to shoot cans. They know how to shoot dogs. They know how to shoot bears. They know how to shoot deer. They know how to shoot people, as we know. So be ready. Get your gun. Get your license. So that in addition to the fact that you are able to carry, you don't want to give anyone another reason you don't want to give them a reason to shoot you. You know they don't really need no reason. They ain't never had no reason. So if you have your license to carry, like, well, he had his license to carry, so what's up? All right, so make sure you do that. Washington, D.C., businesses are boarding up in anticipation of post-election violence. There's going to be a lot of drama going on, y'all. So D.C., y'all be careful. And I think it's going to be some trouble whether he win, we talking about Trump, or whether he lose. So y'all just be prepared and just don't be in the middle of it. Let's see. Philadelphia, President Trump campaign in the crucial battlegrounds of Pennsylvania is pursuing a 3-pronged strategy that would effectively suppress mail-in votes in the state, moving to stop the processing of absentee votes from election day, pushing to limit how late mail-in ballots can be anticipated, and intimidating Pennsylvanians trying to early vote. Y'all already hear that, right? They really don't want us to vote. Now, why would they not want us to vote? What would be a reason that they don't want? So if it wasn't important, they wouldn't put so much effort or so much emphasis on us not voting. So vote. Election officials and Democrats in Pennsylvania says the Trump effort is now in full swing. Supreme Court allows longer deadlines for absentee ballots in Pennsylvania and North Carolina. You know, there's some really big races going on in all the states because we had the potential opportunity to flip the Senate. And I'm not sure if you guys really understand how important that is. Flipping the Senate means, first of all, let me break this down. Congress, hello, Emmanuel. Hi. Hey, Delta. I love seeing you too, Delta Thomas. I love that name. Okay, so let me tell you this. Congress make the laws, Senate pass the laws. And then if we have a Democratic, and I'm saying this if we, because I'm a Democrat, if we have a Democrat Senate, if we have the majority, guess what? And we have a Democratic president. God forbid, we can get some things done. Many people kept saying, Barack Obama couldn't get anything done. He didn't do anything for Black folks. Child, go down to my Instagram and see all the things that he got done for you. But I want you to also to remember that it's very hard to get anything done when you don't have the majority. Okay. Love you from Athens. I love you too, Ms. Thomas Emmanuel Briggs. Hey. All right. So let me go over a couple more things I want to talk to you guys about. Let's discuss a couple more things. There's 5 things that you need to know. Today is October 29th. And let me say this to you, because I know people keep saying that, well, there's people who say, I won't say a lot of people, and I won't say everybody, and I won't say most, but I am going to tell you that people are still saying that coronavirus is fake. Okay, whatever. Even if it is fake, I don't want it. I don't want to be bothered with it. I don't want no parts of it. If it was made in my mama house, I still don't want it. You know what I'm saying? And I ran into a lady today who said, coronavirus fake, and then coronavirus this, and Black folks can't get it. Girl, you still saying that? You see how these Black people still die from? Okay, girl. Then she went on to say, Black folks have better immune systems. Do we? All the pork we eat and all the, okay, whatever. I'm not saying we all eat pork. I'm being facetious. But anyway, if Black folks have better immune systems, that might be possible. It might be possible. I'm not gonna lie, it might be possible. But guess what? Many of us don't have insurance. So even if you have a better immune system but no insurance, how do you win? And then on top of that, Black folks got the sugars and the salts. We got all the sugars and all the salts. We got diabetes, we got high blood pressure. Girl, that's a pre-existing situation. We can't win with that. So that suppresses our immune system. Friend, how we got a better immune system when we got all the sugars and the salt? Come on, girl, stop it. So what I'm going to say is wear your mask. Okay? Wear your mask, wash your hands. Spray some alcohol in your face every now and then. Have your Lysol, wipe down your things with the bleach. Stay away from people 6, 7, 8, 9 feet. Okay. When you're around people, hold your breath. I do it all the time. I'm not saying that it works. I'm just saying you ain't breathing in their air. Please remind people to vote the whole ticket. Come on. Vote the whole ticket. Vote blue all the way down. Vote blue no matter who. You know why? Because we need to flip the Senate. Okay. All right. Election. The Supreme Court has decided North Carolina can count votes up to 9 days after the election. Well, I guess Trump ain't going to get what he wants. He wants immediate gratification. He wants to know the day of, November 3rd, am I the winner? Period. No, boy, you're not the winner. We only want, no, get out. So in all actuality, you have up to 9 days. You might be waiting. Hopefully you're not, because it needs to be a clear-cut decision. Biden, period. They say that after President Trump's rally, let me tell y'all how this went down. All right. In Nebraska, another kind of uncertainty reigns this week. So, Trump had a super spreader in Nebraska. Had a whole bunch of people show up. They had to park their car at a location, get on a bus, a school bus, and be driven 4 miles away to this event. Y'all heard me? Driven on a school bus, face to face, mouth to mouth, ear to ear, laughing, ha ha ha, mouth open, exchanging corona. And they get to this place. They have the event. It's freezing cold because they're in Nebraska. Nobody had on masks. So then when the event was over, they went back to the bus location so that they could be driven back to their cars. Guess what? The buses are not there. Why the bus is not there, sir? We here waiting on you to pick us up and take us home. What? Buses are not there. So these folk, 9 times out of 10, they old and white, sitting outside, waiting for hours. And I don't really know why they was waiting for hours. I don't know where the bus was, what it was doing, who it was with, why. I don't know. Nobody explained that part. But I am going to tell you that the buses, they said the buses had trouble getting through a clogged road to the remote site. Who planned this? Who planned this little situation? Who planned this situation? It don't make no sense. Oh, it don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. So now they showing up at the hospital sick with the Rona. Oh, but they said it did. Oh, they said Rona didn't exist, but they all sick with something. Stay away from them, y'all. And when you're around them, hold your breath, put your mask on, say 8. Don't say 6, stay 8 feet away. I don't breathe when I'm around people I don't know. Okay. I'm not playing. All right. Meanwhile, Joe Biden, my president, held a virtual public health briefing yesterday and said mask wearing is not political. It's patriotic. Wear a mask, period, with a T. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is a responsible leader. Breonna Taylor, let's talk real quickly and why this matters. The Kentucky Attorney General office and lawyer for the ex-police officer charged in connection with the raid that left Breonna Taylor dead. They're arguing against releasing investigative material from the case to the public. Why? Why would you not want us to see the information, sir? What are you hiding? I'm curious. What is there that will make us say, that doesn't seem quite right? All right, so that tells me there's something there. So Taylor's case brought a new scrutiny of the controversial tactic. 3 states so far have banned the no-knock warrants. So, I mean, how you just gonna kick down my door? You don't even know if you got the right house. Okay, anyway. Recently, as far as Jacksonville, Mobile, Jackson, Mississippi, South Boston have been affected by Hurricane Zeta. Zeta came through and shut down power everywhere. We didn't have power all day long. No power, no internet. Oh, child. I was so frustrated. I was thinking all my food in my freezer was going to go bad, but it did not. So I just want you to know that you guys need to know that I think it's going to rain again tonight. If wherever you are, just be prepared. Let me also say this to you, and then I'm going to go. There's a couple things I want to remind you. I want you guys to prep for Doomsday. You know, we oftentimes hear that, we laugh at it, we hee, we kiki, but it's a real thing. They are prepping. Get you some dry foods, some rice, some beans, some canned foods. You want to have a deep freezer. Get you a deep freezer so you can have some meats in the freezer because COVID is coming back and it's coming back strong. You already see that it's an uptick in all the cases in every state. So I want to make sure you guys are not caught off guard. Make sure you have the things that you need. Start stockpiling on your water, your alcohol. I'm not talking about liquor. Rubbing alcohol, child. Go get you some your dry foods. Get you some cereals. You also want to make sure that you get water, tissue, and paper towels. Get what you need to at least put yourself in a position where you can stay in place, sheltered in place, at least a month. A month. You gotta come out the house if you had to, because you don't know what's gonna happen out here. Because they're telling us the militia going to be showing up in the suburbs and the towns and the cities because they're going to be mad if Trump lose or win, whatever it is, they're going to be mad. So we need to make sure that we put ourselves in position. Recently, Walmart stopped selling guns and ammo. So while you can, you better go buy you a handgun. But don't just buy you a gun and be willy-nilly. Like I said, go ahead and get you a handgun, get you a license to carry. Because in some states, especially even in Michigan, you can actually carry a gun to the polls. Now, why you need a gun to the polls? What? Does that make sense to anybody? I'm just not understanding that. Why you need to take a gun to the poll? Well, you already know tensions are high, frustrations are high, people are angry. Why would you do that? It's just a recipe it's literally a recipe for a bad situation, period. So I want to make sure you guys hear me clearly. Take a friend, bring a friend. We have 5 days. Look at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days. If you have any questions of why you should not vote for Trump, let me break it down to you. First of all, he's a bigot. Second of all, he is a racist. Third of all, he's ruined the economy. Now, people say that we had a strong economy with him. He inherited that economy. So when the economy is high, it's easy for you to stay high. But you had the opportunity, sir, to maintain that. You could have shut down the borders sooner. You was quick trying to shut down them borders to the Mexicans that you swerving down. They stealing our jobs. It's interesting. I had lunch with a friend today. Not sure how long we're going to be friends because it really bothered me, some of the things he said. He said, these Mexicans come over here and taking our jobs. Really? The Mexicans coming over here taking your job? When the last time you picked the fruit? When the last time you cut some grass? When was the last time that you cleaned my house? I'll wait. I'm just curious. If a Mexican is taking your job, you have not utilized your ability to be an American-born citizen. Because Mexicans come over here and take jobs, but people don't want. Now, again, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of Mexicans out here who are doing phenomenal things, fantastic things. But I'm just saying, 9 times out of 10, if you come over here illegally, you're not jumping into those amazing, fantastic things. You're starting at the bottom and working yourself up. So what would be the job that they came over here and took? Taking our health care. What health care? You mean Obamacare? That y'all was mad about getting? You don't want to call it Obamacare. You want to call it affordable care, but it's the same thing, sir. And yes, he was white. So I actually felt some kind of way about sitting there talking to him. He said, well, Trump made NATO step up. Okay, he did. But at what cost? We're the laughing stock of the whole entire world. We don't have any allies. Okay. What else did you do? So anyway, vote, y'all. Please vote. Vote blue no matter who, all up and down. And then also, people say that Biden does not have a Black initiative. Really? He don't have a Black initiative? From the Ice Cubes to the Lil Waynes who recently just endorsed Trump. People are saying that, Biden don't have a Black initiative, which we know that to not be true. You can go to his website. Have you been to the man's website? Have you looked? And then if you don't have a Black initiative, guess what we need to do? This is what was so funny to me. Let me say this, and I'm gonna end on this note. Black folks kill me saying that the man don't have a Black initiative, but we don't have a Black initiative. What is our initiative, Black folks? When was the meeting? Who put it on? When was the whiteboard meeting? When was the chalkboard meeting? When did it come together in the group? When did we come up with our own Black initiative? If you ask Black folks, all they say is they want reparations. Okay, we want reparations. And I do too. Guess what? I want all my 40 acres and I don't want no mule. Give me a thoroughbred. Give me a breeding horse. I don't want no mule. What the hell I'm going to do with a mule? But I'm curious. All these Black folks keep saying nobody got an initiative, but do we have an initiative? I'll wait. Then people like to say, when Biden called all these Black folks predators, super predators. Oh, he did. He sure did. But guess who was calling the police on them people who was causing all kind of ruckus and raising hell in the community? Who was those people? It wasn't the white man calling the police on the Black folks in the community. No. It was Big Mama. It was Pop. It was old girl who was getting her butt beat, or it was whatever was happening. It was somebody else calling the police on. We was calling the police on each other. Now, I'm not going to say that racism didn't play a part once the police was called, and whether they was dead or they went to jail or they got harder sentences. I'm not saying that's not a thing, because it absolutely was. We know it was. But this is what I will say. We got to stop. If we want to, let me say it like this. We got to police our own selves. We got to police ourselves. Can't keep relying on them. Stop calling the police. Work it out amongst ourselves. See how far we get. Stop calling them to come take care of our problems. If we self-police our own community, ain't no reason to do it. Matter of fact, why we pay taxes for them to come into our community. We pay taxes for the police. Our money, pay them. So we need to go down to the sheriff's department. Oh, did you vote for your sheriff? Probably not. Didn't even know that you can vote for your sheriff. Didn't even know. You need to be voting for your sheriffs, your commissioners, your matter of fact, you need to be voting for your PTA people too. You don't even know who run the PTA in your kid's school. But you mad about having to put. Who's your state reps? You don't even know. See, all these things here plays a part in who runs your community. All right. Anyway, like I said, we need to stop pointing the finger and taking care of ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves We need to police our own, take care of ourselves. Now, I do absolutely agree. There's a lot of racism and there's a lot of things that we always got to come up with the short end of the stick, and we always playing it from the disadvantage. But guess what? We can run. We can be in control. We can run for mayor, run for commissioner, run for sheriff, state reps. We could be senators. We could be the president. We could be all things. But guess what? We got to get in line and get in position. We do. So if we don't get in line and get in position, guess what? It ain't going to happen. We can open up a bank, Greenwood Bank. I'm an ambassador. Guess what? Black-owned bank. Guess what? We can have all those things. But we too busy pulling each other down and not supporting each other. So yeah, vote. If you ain't going to vote for Biden, vote for Harris. I said it. Anyway, I love y'all. We got 5 days. Wherever you are, whoever you're doing it with, make sure you remember that you got 5 days to vote. Take a friend, bring a friend. Take 2 people with you to the poll, and then make it a whole social event. You haven't seen your friends in a while. Put on the mask, go vote, and then have a cocktail afterwards, no matter what time of the day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Also, I want you to do this for me, okay? Call somebody out of town. Say, hey, I need you to go vote. Vote blue all the way down. Now, listen. I know some people going to say, you just going to vote Democrat? Yep, today we are. Just vote Democrat just because. Okay. And then also, want to make sure you prepare yourself, get yourself in line, get yourself situated to take care of yourself tomorrow. Have, stock up on some things. Get your life together, like your foods, your dry foods, your paper towels, your tissue paper. Get it all together. So just in case if you don't want to leave the house or can't leave the house or shouldn't leave the house, you are good. Okay. I love you. I don't know where you are and I don't know what you're doing and I don't know who you're doing it with, but I want to remind you one thing. No matter how many times you fuss, no matter how many times you cuss, no matter how many times you fall and mess it up, God will receive you, honey. He will take you in all your mistakes. He will forgive you. Listen, I ain't going to say probably because he will. He will forget you even did it. Just come to him. Go to him. I promise you. God is good, okay? He's been so good to me. Lord, I can't even get into it. Anyway, I got to go, y'all. I'm late. I will be here tomorrow, 8 p.m. same time. Come check me out. I appreciate you for always watching me. I appreciate you for always supporting me. Make sure you like, share, and follow. Don't forget, vote. Texas, you have 24 hours to vote. 24-hour voting. I'm sorry. You have 24-hour voting. So make sure you find out where you can go what polls you can go to for 24 hours. Go check it out. I'll see you soon tomorrow. Same place, same time. I love you. Good night. Bye.